Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your January 2020 tarot. Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your January 2021 Taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. Happy damn New Year to you. I truly hope you have an amazing 2021. If you haven't seen your Sagittarius 2021 Taroscope, hit the link in the description box below. If you haven't seen your Life Path 2021 Taroscope, hit the link in the description box below. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's see what January 2021 has in store for you, for your actions and interactions with the world at large. This year you get, all right, so you got the Five of Pentacles. Now, don't freak out. You're like, oh crap, cheers, Raph. Right, but your Five of Pentacles isn't always about poverty. Sometimes this is about a lack mindset, and sometimes, remember this is here, there's two ways that this could play out for you. One, this could be somebody comes asking for your assistance or seeking shelter or even sanctuary with you, right? So it might be this, over the course of this month, you might end up having to put somebody up. It might come out of the blue, it might come suddenly, and you might think, oh, you know, this is really interrupting our alone time or whatever. So just be aware of that. The other way that this could work is, on a physical level, this could be some sort of, and I touch wood here, it could be a minor injury. So sometimes this card can see us being, you know, out of pocket or loss of earnings due to like an injury or an accident. So look after your feet, your fingers, your toes, like, you know, watch out for doors shutting. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you a funny story. One time I was getting ready to go out and I was actually late for a job interview, and I walked, as you know, like the first step you take is like the most impetus that you use. And as I walked, I literally hit my little toe on the door frame. And I literally heard it snap, like, or it echoed around the whole thing. That my foot for weeks after was black, and blacker. And it was, when I say like literally, and because I was so late as well already, and I was so annoyed, I literally just said to myself, I don't even have time to deal with this right now. So I went about my business, and then within the next day, I actually had to go to the doctor and have it all strapped up because it was a mess. So just be careful with yourself over the course of this month, because it could be minor, but it could be something that ends up becoming worse, you know, because of it. Anyway, I'll shut up now. For your money and materials, money looks good this month. You've got the finances, and not only that, this is about you being very clear on your finances this month. Now, it does sit next to the Five of Pentacles, which means for those of you who are drivers or have cars, you may, and it's always the worst way, isn't it? It's always at that moment, but you might find that your car needs some form of a repair this month, you know, something that you unforesee. I don't see it being something massive. It could just be something really minor, but you know, if there's something that comes up this month, when it comes to the car, do get it checked out. You know, get it done now before it becomes a problem later. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is good. It actually says that you have a lot of drive and energy this month. And one of the things that it looks like you're really taking your time to get healthy from the ground up, rather than just like, yeah, you know, I'm going to do all of it in the first week. And then, you know, you come like the day 4 and you're like, oh, I can't move. Like, this is going to be you taking your time to really get yourself to a good level of health. When it comes to your home and environment, again, it looks like you'll be spending more time out of the home. Maybe this is because, you know, there's other things that need to be done. For your communications and conversations, you have the Magician. This is fantastic, right? So as an overview for your communications, This month you are going to be in hot demand. People want to speak to you, people want your opinion, people are really trusting you as the person to go to for whatever it is that you're known for. This is fantastic. What I really like about it as well, for those of you that work or are employed by somebody else, this could be you getting a promotion. It could be you rubbing shoulders with the movers and the shakers of your company. This could be some sort of acknowledgement that really helps you. Now, there's something about this as well. If it is a promotion or an accolade of some sort, it's going to see you on the road in some regard. So whatever it is that happens for you, you might have to visit another site or something like that. Now, for those of you that are own your own business or entrepreneurs, the Magician card is great, right? Because it sees you moving into that top spot. It sees you finding not only recognition, but it also sees you, I don't know, just almost coming into this understanding that actually you are an authority in your field. For those of you that are retired or no longer work, this is great. This is going to see you really more focused on your spiritual pursuits. It's going to see you focusing on really brushing up a skill that you already have. And it's likely to be something that takes you further afield. There's something this month that is going to it's going to feature at least local or minor travel for a lot of Saggies, which is interesting. And then for your heart and half, you have the Two of Pentacles. You and your partner, for those of you that are partnered, married, long-term relationship, you guys are working on something big. And it's like whatever you're starting this month, or starting to put the maybe like the finishing, not necessarily the finishing touches, but whatever you're starting to build the structure of, it has a long shelf life. It's not going to be something that shapes up overnight, possibly not even over the course of this year. You're looking at around 2 years from now, but whatever you're starting to put the pieces together and build the network for, it bodes very, very well for you. And it looks like you guys are working really well together, especially on a material level. For those of you that are single, I mean, hey, you could be, you could be connecting with someone this month that is, for lack of a better term, like this could be somebody that's very well educated, somebody that's very smart, somebody that really keeps you on your toes. Like, all Sagittarians tend to be quite smart, they tend to be quite intelligent. So when they meet somebody that is even more intelligent than them or is able to keep them on their toes, it's like a real attraction. And I like this. I think this is great for you guys. So if you're single, keep an eye out, or certainly be prepared to entertain that person that maybe knows more than you, or, maybe is able to give you a run for your money. All right, for your weeks of the month, let's see what you have. Okay, for your first week of the month, you have the Lovers card. All right, so this is great. Making some good choices in this first week of the month. It looks like as well you're going to have to really start defining stuff. Things are good in the relationship, but one of the things that you might want to look at is schedule conflicts. Just be aware of that, because it might be, usually you have a system that works seamlessly. This first week it might clash a little, and please, 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 because it's the Lovers card, Lovers is ruled by Gemini, which would be this general area. And remember what I said to you, your fingers, your toes, your hands. Please, please, please be careful with your hands, your arms and your shoulders over the course of this month, especially here in the first week. For your second week of the month, you have the Hanged Man, right? So your finances are just going to continue to grow. And one thing that I don't want you to do is to get restless thinking, well, I've got all this money and I can't do anything with it. Just let it build. It will fulfill its purpose at a later date. So just kind of sit with how it is, all right? For your third week of the month, you have the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess coupled with the Magician card, that is literally some form of either magical or spiritual training. So as an example, not a shameless plug, I swear, but this could be you studying my tarot course. jokes aside, this could be you maybe finding an apprenticeship with a local coven, with a spiritual teacher, with you know, anything of that nature. It's very rare that that combination comes up. I don't see it very often at all, but when I do see it, I know what I'm looking at. This third week of the month, this could be you really finding a spiritual mentor that makes all the difference to whatever your personal practice is. Beautiful. For your fourth week of the month, you have the Strength card right underneath the Two of Pentacles. For those of you that are partnered and married, this is gorgeous because you have a common goal that you're very, very focused on that will materialize. I have no doubts about it. For those of you that are single, this is really nice. There's something about this connection that's coming in. Now, it might be somebody that you work with. It's definitely a possibility, or it could just be somebody that is maybe in a similar industry or certainly understands you on a deeper level. And you could find that you're, and this doesn't happen very often, but Sagittarius doesn't really get smitten very quickly. Like usually, you know, they're all in it for the fun and everything, but very often it takes them a while to really get into that. You might find that whoever this person is that's coming in for you this month really has you smitten, and very quickly so. So with that said, oh no, let's check out your key to the month. What is your overarching or underlying energy that you might need to be aware of this month? And you get the Eight of Cups. All right, so this is great. One thing that I will say to you, this idea of kind of having a smooth and easy, slow moving January, let go of it now. It's not going to happen. You're going to be quite busy from the offset. All right, so with that Eight of Cups, just be ready, right? There are going to be moments and things that present themselves to you this month where it's like, okay, I can't do that anymore. I don't have the time for it. All right, with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.